Donald Trump predicts third or fourth place finish for Ron DeSantis in New Hampshire while filing for the New Hampshire primary. Donald Trump offered his latest in a series of dismissals of Ron DeSantis' presidential hopes. "I think that DeSanctus's is really going down," Trump told reporters, noting he'd seen polls where DeSantis was anywhere between third and fifth place in the state. "So bad things are happening, but we keep going up. And I looked at one where we're at 64 and the second person is at 8. So between him and a few others, I guess a few others, but New Hampshire seems to be a little bit different in that regard. But he's looking like he's going to be in third place, maybe even fourth place," Trump added. Polls have run the gamut in the state, and while we haven't seen a New Hampshire poll where the former president is at 64%, the trend is toward a commanding lead over DeSantis that keeps growing. According to the Race to the White House polling average, the Florida governor's 11% is good for third place, behind Trump, 46%, and former South Carolina Governor Nikki Haley, 15%. But other polls have shown Haley further ahead in the battle for second place. USA Today, Boston Globe, Suffolk poll released earlier this month showed her with 19%, nearly doubling DeSantis' 10%. The DeSantis and Trump campaigns continue to squabble, meanwhile, despite the gap between the candidates in New Hampshire and elsewhere. DeSantis Rapid Response Director Christina Pushaw pilloried the Trump camp for misstating the Granite State's candidates' election process. "Team Trump is so busy obsessing over what I ate for breakfast this morning that they forgot New Hampshire isn't a caucus state," Pushaw joked. Not to be outdone, Trump spokesman Stephen Chung castigated Pushaw for attending a sporting event on Sunday. But it doesn't seem like Team DeSanctus is too worried about their candidate slipping to third place under Nikki "Birdbrain" Haley. They were taking in the sights and sounds of NASCAR this weekend without a care in the world as their candidate continues to die a slow and agonizing political death. "It's almost like they're resigned to the fact there's no path for DeSanctus or they simply don't care anymore," Chung said.